So live, we're on the way to getting another daily energy reading done and off the checklist. So wait for some people to come in. This is the daily energy with tarot reading that is for the 24th of August 2021. Take what resonates, leave what does not, ditch what does not. No offense will be taken. Let me know how the energies are with you, how you are maneuvering your way through those energies. And if what is applicable to you within this reading, please share out the video. It really does help and it is very, very, very much appreciated. And don't forget to give it a like, let others know about it. Now I'm going to put in the comments just quickly because I'm not even going to be bashful about it. I'm not that great at promoting self, trying to get better at doing that. But where my children are concerned, all the way, baby, promote them all the way with no problems at all. And so this is my daughter's link to her brand new YouTube channel. And it is, if you would go over there, even if you're not into ASMR, the relaxation technique, really does help if you just go over there and subscribe to get it up in the algorithms initially and get people watching her. It all helps her too. She is my daughter, she is my love, my heart, and I'm really, really proud of all of the different things she's endeavoring to do for her own greatness right now. So hey, Shihan, I think I pronounced that right. Shihan, hello to you on Facebook. You're the first here. Welcome, welcome. Much love to you. So as I was saying, this is the tarot reading of the day, with the energies, reading the energies of the day with tarot. So for the 24th of August, as I said before, this is the reading for that day. So on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Chariot card, Major Arcana, and this speaks to spirit moving fast, that as above, so below. And this chariot moves so fast that it is in need of balance between the yin and the yang, the divine masculine and divine feminine, the light and the dark of your own self, on all of those layers of self, spiritual, emotional, physical, mental. All of those layers need to be balanced out for this chariot to not do that ancient story that it does across the stars and split in two. So being your own worst enemy when you're not in balance regarding this card, because things, whatever they are moving fast. Now on the collective stage, we can look at that and see that, damn, they're putting plans into action fast now. We look at Australia and we look at the fact that there hasn't been too much balance there, in that there's been an imbalance of power there against the people, and the people not really in the early days showing their own power. And that's not to get at Australia, it's a blueprint for what they want to do to everything. So you see chariots, so to speak, tearing apart over the beautiful country of Australia right now, people's lives being torn apart. So it's important for all of us as individuals to work to be sovereign and divine and be in balance with that, be in wholeness with that. So whatever quickening is happening in our own lives, that it happens in a balanced way, that it does not separate our chariot, so to speak. Our spirit doesn't break our spirit. So it's a big energy, as is that if you're moving fast and you're in balance, good things are going to come through for you, absolutely. If you are not in balance and it's moving fast, then you're going to end up feeling the effects of that, the ill effects of that, so to speak. On the bottom of the other deck, we have the Queen of Coins. This speaks to the grounded, more mature divine feminine energy, the person who grows their own food, who is practicing the art of being holistic with themselves and with others. This is the person you would go to if you want wanted a holistic remedy for the knowledge that they have of the land. It is that divine mother energy, that nurturing energy that wants to nourish and nurture. And of course, this divinity, this divine feminine aspect being severely under attack within the individuals. But we look around the land, and because of the restrictions that we've all had to feel for such a long time, we see things blooming. We see things, flowers getting bigger, bugs getting bigger. We're seeing the rebalancing of the scales, so to speak, as far as the land speaks. This person feels the land. It hears the animals talking. It hears the birds singing and knows the meaning of the song intuitively. It hears the animals and the flowers indeed clicking and talking to one another. This is a very grounded energy. And if we are moving fast with the spirit in the Chariot card, then we really do want to have the lower aspect of us grounded, our feet on the ground, so to speak, being very practical, planning things out, being very strategic, being very methodical. And being methodical right now does help for sure, because there are a lot of emotions that are up in the air and being triggered here, there and everywhere. So being grounded really does help you get that chariot in order for you to have this quickening in spirit to then be reflected on your physical reality here. So of course we have the Lovers card in reverse, and so the Two of Cups, sorry, in reverse. So this would speak of relationships being really out of balance, where you used to find balance and harmony, where you used to find energies that complemented one another in other people or partners that you have right now, feeling that imbalance. And of course, only take what resonates with you, but big little problems being made into big problems, bickering and dying on certain hills on either side of the partnership. People choosing to die on a hill, choose a hill to die on, so to speak, because they're like fixed. And it's not that they're so fixed even in general, it's just within this relationship that it's become combative, it's become a battleground that nobody wants to give way anymore. Now, a lot of you have this coming up from things from the past, wounds that haven't been looked at properly or dealt with properly with the Six of Cups in reverse. It speaks to emotions coming forward, time traveling literally from past experiences outside of this partnership or within this partnership, but having a definite effect in the present on this partnership. A lot of you finding out that the person you were with or the person that you're close to never forgave you at all for their perceived harm that they suffered at your hands, or vice versa. Some of you might be having weird appearances from people that you thought were way gone from the past that caused some emotional wounding, emotional turmoil, and they might be making an entrance into your life too, and it's just maybe put a present relationship under pressure, or just your relationship with self, because your emotions maybe have time traveled you back into that experience emotionally, and you feel like you're reliving a certain experience that was very negative, very harmful, very hurtful, and it's put you out of balance with yourself. And this has felt like it's come in from nowhere, it's quick. And so this is for you to fix, and it is fixable. It's about using that to your advantage as a flag, so to speak, to say this needs to be looked at, this needs to be let go of, or this needs to be healed, in order for you to fully get into balance, for you to fully be able to move on as a whole person, rather than the Two of Cups in reverse, which will affect you and all relationships around you. And these things at the moment, yes, you could say seem menial because of everything that's going on. But if we were to all work within always trying to attain a balance, even those new balances that crop up all the way along our life experience, a wholeness, and a love for self, then actually the things that we see going on today would not be able to be attained by the powers that be, because of that balance and that sovereignty and divinity that that creates within people. So yes, it might seem menial on the greater stage, so to speak, but actually you taking action in your own life today to put right past emotional harms that have caused turbulence, that have caused an imbalance in your life in the present, actually sends out that energetic pulse that then has an effect on the powers that be also. They're not quite so keen to address balanced people, whole people. They're more keen, as you'll have witnessed, for them to hook into and deliberately address those who are deemed in their actions right now as mentally ill or imbalanced or very biased. And so there's that. So keep that in mind as we're talking about individuals within this. Now, the Hangman, another major arcana. So literally the Two of Cups in reverse and then the Hangman. This speaks to seeing it from a different perspective, pulling out the good from the bad, in that this shows where there is imbalance both within relationships outside of self, but also shows where there is imbalance within self, in order for you to have this opportunity to look at it from a different perspective, to be able to take time out to hang upside down for a bit and see it from a different perspective, through a different lens, in order to have that enlightenment about a certain experience that has cropped up in the past and is coming back to haunt in the present. Now, to clarify this Hangman, we have the King of Cups in reverse. This is where I speak to the imbalanced partner that a lot of you might be experiencing. It's where I speak to the past partner turning up from out of nowhere, seemingly. It hasn't turned up out of nowhere. It's like you have this trigger point, this cord between the two of you that maybe hasn't been healed and then severed and detached. So there's that entry point always for this person to crop up again, taking the good from the bad, using this as a flag to say, okay, there's more for me to deal with here in order for this to not interrupt my life ever again. The King of Cups in reverse uses this emotional blackmail. Very, very manipulative energy, may come across as a victim deliberately in order to sneak into people's lives, to garner compassion from people. And so the King of Cups is very good at manipulating people emotionally and getting those emotional trigger points in play as they want to play them, i.e. making you feel bad when you shouldn't feel bad about anything, making you feel like you're to blame when actually there is no blame, or just reflection and enlightenment of how to go forward. And so this is a real energy to be aware of for sure. It also speaks to what's going on in the wider stage, and that seeing it from a different perspective, we see that a lot of these people who are getting angry at truthers right now are not deemed to go, they're going to be getting more angry, those who've taken the special infusion for sure, in that not all, because remember some are placebos, but and that's on their own website, but it speaks of seeing the plan, seeing the narrative, seeing how they are hooking into people's emotional bodies, their waters, their emotions, and causing this imbalance deliberately in order to cause this divide, in order to cause this difference. Doing things like, the experiment in London where they give the first carriage away to the specially infused people and the other people had to wait for the next carriage or whatever that was. That is all along the emotional plan to make those who are imbalanced already feel special in that imbalance. That bolsters that imbalance for them, and it also, for the people who are awake and aware, it causes more of a divide because they see the difference, the differentiation of how other people are being treated because of their emotional imbalance. And it seems on the surface of it, they're getting treated better, but actually when you look deeper at it with this Hangman, you see that, damn, I wouldn't want to be them right now. Now we've got, as far as individuals, going back to that, we've got the Knight of Wands. So this speaks to, with this King of Cups in reverse, and that Two of Cups in reverse, this speaks to a person who uses sexual energy to get what they want, uses sexual energy to be in and out of your life like a flash, that uses passion and the sweet nothings and the very quick, they're very quick to, you know, send you naked pictures. They're very quick to jump into bed with you. They want things to happen quickly because they know they need to get that hook in quickly, to either transplant certain spiritual STDs or physical, or just that there's a lot of drive within the people who are specially infused right now, wanting to have extramarital affairs, wanting to have, to sow that seed, so to speak. And it makes you wonder, you know, what are they being driven by? Why are they wanting to sow this seed now more than ever? Talk about shedding, and you could maybe come up with the answer. But this does speak to an energy that will use and abuse. And with this Two of Wands clarifying this Knight of Wands, it's the initiation process. So you might find after listening to this reading that you sort of can recognize that you're being initiated, imprinted upon by somebody else or something else, that you've been drawn into this initiation ritual without even having the full information on it, or the full narrative of it, the full plan of it. You've just sort of, you're realizing now that shit, I've been entered into something that actually I didn't want to be a part of. And so hopefully this can give you foresight within that for you to put an end to it, no matter what sweet nothings, no matter what twisted emotional hooks are tried to do it, for somebody to try and hook you in, throw out to you. With this King of Cups in reverse, you're able to see it for what it is, that it is this initiation process of, you know, jumping on somebody else's bandwagon, somebody else's plan. So interesting reading for those that resonate with that for today. Let's look at the chat just quickly. I'm trying to keep it concise because Jess did make a good point that the pre-records are more concise and more in flow. I can't get my chair to move. But at the same time, I like being able to have a look and have a chat with people while I can. So I'm trying to do that, then go to the chat. So try to be good. So, hey, Raven, my lovely. Hey, Shelley. Beautiful lady. Hey, Jen and everyone. Good to be here. Much love, peace, joy, and good health energies go out to all. We all back that 100%, Shelley, my beautiful. Joyce, are you serious? Are you serious? I haven't even seen you for ages. That's brilliant to see you. Much love to you, sweetness. Jude, much love to you, honey. Hi, my lovely. Hope you're well. You put some energy into my mum's arm ring at Valhalla, and she has so many positive things that have happened since putting it on. Thank you so much for that, Jude. You absolute angel. Thank you for coming on and letting me know that. That makes my heart swell. You know, Jude is a lovely, lovely lady that I met at the Valhalla festival, and she gave me the honor. She's saying thank you to me, but she gave me the honor of allowing me. She bought her mum a special arm ring because she was facing some medical difficulties and other things, and she bought this beautiful silver arm ring, and she allowed me the pleasure of wearing it all day, so that I could just put energy into it all day and have her mum on my mind all day. You know, doing some spell work with it too, so that her mum could feel the release and the health properties releasing from that, like a slow release tablet, so to speak. So that I felt the energy impregnating and building in this arm ring. And then she's just said that. So that is, Jude, thank you. You absolute angel. Tell your mum I'm asking after her. And if you need anything ever, just feel free to get in touch, because that was an absolute honor and pleasure. There were so many things at that Valhalla festival with the special people there that that just touched my heart and still does. It's still things like that are cropping up from it now. And so what a beautiful thing. Shelley says, live is awesome. We love being here. My coffee loves it too. Yeah, I got coffee too. It's still a bit warm. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. Wasn't that a beautiful thing for it to allow me to do? And she didn't really know what I was going to do with it. She just gave me that trust, and it said, can I wear it all day? And so it was with me during the ritual that she was involved in, the fire walking. And it was a beautiful thing. And it's even more beautiful now getting that feedback. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Jude. Love it. Love the name as well. Theo was Theodore Jude. Shannon Wise, April Fool. Hello, sister, to you. Oh, thank you. John, hey to you, my brother. Afternoon, all. Angelo, love and light to you too, my lovely. Oh, Adolf was right. Asks me, how am I today? I'm good. I'm good. I'm working hard as per. I'm good. Yeah, there's quite a bit going on that, I'm concerned about, as you would be too. I think you are. You seem pretty much in the know from your energy. And but I'm good personally. I'm good. I've got some great people around me, and obviously all of you lot are just awesome. Need to be making some more money, so put that manifestation out for me. Adolf was right. It wasn't too wrong. Jules, hey to you. Atia, I always get that a bit wrong. Hello to you, much love, my lovely. Shinazo Mini Minjana, I hope I've pronounced that right. Let's pull a card for you, okay? Yeah. This is just the daily energy reading, but let's pull a card for you. Let's see what you need to know today. Oh, cards flying. Okay, 5 of Swords. So this is energy of conflict. Shinazo, this is a you feel like you may be being gossiped about, or you feel like you've got some you feel like you're in a non-winning energy, in that no matter what you say, you can't win. The swords being words, thoughts, knowledge, wisdom, intellect, and sort of words are being twisted either around you or about you. And so the less words that you put out there right now, actually the better, because they're just not being used for your greater good. Now the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck would speak to, this is actually a good thing. You're going to be moving out of certain circles that you've been within, either friendship circles or familial circles, that actually might feel a bit painful at first while you're going through this energy, but actually you're going to be on the higher ground, in that you're going to vibe with people who are more to your resonance, more to your vibe, sweetness. So I hope that helps you get some clarity there in that situation. Shihan, hello to you, much love. You were here first. First. You're not fully awake, Joyce. I'm waking you up. Oh, thank you. Adolf was right. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Jules says it's a stormy day here. I've been preparing this week in anticipation for difficult meeting scheduled with family coming up this Sunday. Oh, Jules. And yeah, I can feel you there. Delaney, the Queen, Pearl Jones. Much love to you, my sister. I haven't seen many of your posts, but I must admit Facebook is being a bit of a pain with me. It's not even giving me notifications now. And so unless I go searching for something, I'm seeing like days old things cropping up. Okay, Jules, I just pulled a card for you there. Sorry, I hope that's okay with you. The Five of Wands shows up there. So exactly what you've just been saying, that would show that there's this conflict. There's this there is this conflict on the bottom of the deck, the Justice card. So it would speak to almost like you feel like you're walking into the lion's den of where you're, I don't know, your ethics, your morals, your belief systems, or the decisions that you want to make are being weighed so unfairly. You're being sort of held to the fire. And you must walk into this situation with a very balanced mentality, a very divine and sovereign mentality of being able to know yourself enough that you won't be shaken, because the conflict and the heat of the fire within this Five of Wands and this Justice card, Major Arcana, would say that the heat will be brought to you in anything you sort of say or talk about within this meeting in a very heated and hot way, but you can actually control the temperature of that heat by going into this situation wholeheartedly yourself, unapologetically yourself, and standing your ground that way, so that they're within that Justice card, because they're trying to weigh certain justices against others, when actually the Justice card works within self. And so if you have confidence in yourself and measure yourself on that, any heat that anyone brings you is immediately turned down, so to speak. Yeah, Six of Coins. It's speaking about also, you know, generosity. Wills would be the Six of Coins. The sharing out of something, sharing of responsibility, sharing of income, sharing of funds. And with that Six of Wands, there will be victory in this for you if you can walk into this situation in a very balanced way, in a very knowing way of who you are, what you stand for, and being unapologetic about that. I hope that helps you, my lovely. Be thinking of you this Sunday. Delaney says, sunshine today. I've been just reposting memories and a few lives. I get you, Delaney. She says, been observing the chaos in my peaceful life. Yeah, you're sitting back and watching it, and my individual life is real peaceful right now, but the chaos that I'm seeing in others around and stuff is crazy, Delaney. You're welcome. You're welcome, honey. Yeah, you feel like you're walking into a trap. You are. It's a lion's den. Absolutely. You prepare your mind and energy, get really balanced and unapologetic about who you are, what you stand for, what you want to say, and you'll be victorious, Jules. Absolutely. Michelle Gibson, hey to you, much love to you, my lovely, on Facebook there. So for John, what does John need to know today? What does John need to know today? Page of Cups. So messages from a younger person for sure, maybe quite emotional, definitely an emotional connection there now with this King of Wands. If you're not aware of this already, there is this younger person that's wanting to look to your authority and is not wanting to see somebody that is, when they're coming searching for that authority, when they're looking for that authority, they're not wanting to see somebody that is not in a divine and authoritative stance. They're sort of wanting you to give advice, reel them in a way, for maybe a situation that's cropped up that's caused certain upset or a certain upheaval in their life, or has a impact on actually your own life regarding this. So there's fire and the water, and so you would be the fire on the water. And so it might be that your interaction with this younger person might heat the situation up. It might heat the water up to boiling point, which would cause this upset, this conflict, but it's not attached to you. It's like you're sort of a step away from it. You're sort of a step detached from it, but you're witnessing it, and you sort of feel drawn into being of aid to it, John, if that helps you. I hope that helps you with some clarity. But my phone, my friend has given me another phone. I know with phones I'm terrible, but she's given me another phone. It just is, it's at the shop getting unlocked, so you'll be able to text me real soon, John, to be able to ask anything else you want to ask. Hey Michelle, thank you for asking. I'm good now. I'm real good. I'm much better. Getting on with work. I hope you're well. So I'm doing good, liking the sunshine this late in the year. Oh, Shannon, I'm so sorry about that. You'll have to email me, let me know, and email Wayne for sure. Let us know what's going on there. You've got uncalled for words and uncalled for in general, you know, and if you're feeling, we're all going through these ebbs and flows all of the time, and they're intense, deliberately made intense right now. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Angel. Deliberately made intense right now, and we do go through a stagnancy, and I think you're feeling a lot of the blocks that are deliberately being put out there, you know, already. You know, the 5 and the 6 letter, you know what I mean, being switched on in certain places. I've been feeling that, and the lack of sleep and the tiredness and things like that's causing stagnancy spiritually in a lot of people. So, you know, we're just here to help each other through that. So Shannon, let's see what energies, what do you need to know? Let's just say what you need to know. Seven of Wands, wow, so accurate. 7 of Wands, this is where you're actually on the upper ground, but are being attacked and being noticed by others. And you know, they're either there's some that are watching you with awe and with love and adoration, and then others, like you say, with that email, you know, wanting to attack, wanting to you're attracting all sorts of energies on the better side and the lower vibe side. So is this within you that you can sort of put this out a bit, or with your stagnancy? The world card, listen, your stagnant state right now, it's like you're cooking something up spiritually and physically. Don't worry about it, you know, you have all of this to hand, and actually this would be a time for you to be practicing the rituals that work for you, ritualistic baths, rituals with candles, rituals with essences, and then putting the physical rituals into practice for when inevitably your spirit sort of switches on again in a great way, in a fast way. Yeah, 2 of Wands comes out. So this for you, this stagnancy for you right now is okay. It's a natural ebb to the flow of you, where in your, with this initiation period, again, like with the daily reading with this 2 of Wands, in that there is this initiation period of where you initiate yourself, and maybe because of this stagnancy in other areas, you have more time or make more time to put into practicing the physical things that you can practice, reading the physical books in preparation for this switching on period. Page of Coins would say it is a slower energy right now, but messages I think you can feel sort of almost building up in a deposit box, ready for you to take into physical action, the physical rituals and what works for you, what doesn't. And when that stagnant period is done, it's like you're going to flow, it's going to all come flooding through. But you've got the physical practice you know, down, ready to use for when that flow comes through. As far as the attack, the uncalled for words, that would be that others are actually picking up on the power that is brewing up within you with this world card within this stagnant period. And, you know, certain energies are sent out to stop us. I know some people don't like to admit that or say that, but, you know, when light is strong, you know, that it attracts certain mosquitoes, it attracts certain butterflies, you know, so the fact that you're being attacked like that would show me that those cards are right, that it's all going to come bursting forward. Hey, Elder Barry, big brother in the house. Much love to you, my handsome big brother. In more ways than one. Rob G. Garcia, Bosto to you. Yeah, Delaney, but she says people don't bully me or talk crazy to me. They say I'm scary. Yeah, but you're scary for what reason? Because you don't scare me. I adore your energy. I think people who are scared of you again would be that they leave you alone because you're in that divinity space, you're in that divine space, sister. Absolutely, you've got that that sovereignty and divinity, divine air about you that, you know, it's not worth it to them. It's like, yeah, we're not going to deal with that. And I think that's where, Shannon, you're being sort of initiated into coming into that space, and not people just not bothering because they are Elder Barry. I love when he calls me sweetheart. You know, you're going to be coming into that confidence space because you've got a lot to give and a lot to share. Yeah, that's not happening right now, Shelley, is it? There's no inner standing of others. Well, there is, but not enough. There's no respect. And what happens above happens below, and there's no respect being shown from the powers that be. And we're finding that people on the ground are running with that also, in just this lack of respect for other people's space, for other people's needs and wants, is just not there at all. Shannon says, amazing. Yes, I was sending nothing but love, light, energies. I will do some of those physical rituals. I have wanted to start, but not sure how and when. Thank you, dear heart. Love you, tall queen. Ah, thank you. And you know what? I'm trying to get everything up and running, because when this Patreon or whatever I can do that way is set up, we can be doing things like that, you know, just practicing different rituals, just trying them out in a together group. You know, so I'm trying on that one too, Shannon. So look out for that one that crops up, because I think you would really enjoy that. But to get you started, a ritualistic bath would pertain to you looking up certain nice salts, you know, even Epsom salts that draw out a lot of the negativity and a lot of the poisons in your body. But then also, you know, put in fresh petals in the bath, light in a candle when you're in the bath, you know, having your shower first, getting your wash, getting the stuff that needs to be done out the way, and entering into your bath already clean, you know, being ritualistic about that. You know, when you're rubbing the lotion on yourself, put in fabulous words of power and strength into that lotion after your bath, and really making a deal of it, of you know, rubbing it and touching your skin and feeling your skin and getting into that meditative space where you feel the actual sparks coming from your hand onto your skin as you be kind to yourself, as you ritualistically bathe. And things like that's getting started on rituals. Lighting candles and looking into the flame and using that as your meditative space, you know, burning you once by that very same flame and letting it burn down to where it's nothing, you know, using tea lights so that you can actually go to sleep, so that they burn down to nothing safely before you go to sleep. All of those things are beautiful rituals that you can practice and start, and just be ready for when those floodgates of spirit messages open up to you again. Absolutely. So I hope that helps, Shannon. Yes, we do appreciate you. Shelley says, Shelley's so lovely, and she's such an empath. Shelley is such an empath. Bath events, yeah, Shannon, bath events. Well, if you don't have a tub, that's fine. Do it in the shower, do have candles around you for when you get out of the shower. Even get a little, this is one I love to do on people, especially old people that I can physically go and see, in that I get in just a dish tub, filling it up with beautiful salty water and allowing them to bathe their feet in it and letting all of those toxins be drawn out from their feet. It's super easy for them to maneuver into because they're sitting down as you do it, and it's super easy for you then to get rid of the water. It's not too much water, and then making a big deal of just putting the lotion then in the same tub and using your toes to rub it into the base of your foot, just by moving your foot around and sitting there deliberately the whole time to let it absorb rather than rubbing it in dry. So again, you're taking time out, you meditate, and there's ways around it. Make it happen that way, sister. Beautiful. Let me know how you get on with that, because I know that that's going to really make you feel like you're doing something still, because I feel like that's what you need to do. But also it's actually practical in that I know that when you're doing these rituals, ironically, it's going to make those floodgates open sooner. But actually, when they do open, you can truly understand the messages that are coming forward from you for you. Oh, good, Jules, you're having much needed rain. Fantastic. Elderberry has a giant bathtub. I could do so much in a giant bathtub, brother. You have those ritualistic baths, brother. That was a gift to you. The universe wants you to have that, but you be kind to yourself in that too, because I know you're not being. Sister telling off. You're growing your own sage too. I am too, Shelley. You know that anyway. It's great because I don't want to endanger the species of plant, and it's being over harvested. So, and actually, it's lovely seeing them grow in the house. They're still quite little right now, but they're quick plants. They're shooting up. And I need to get more pots. But pots, have you noticed? Plant pots prices have gone sky high, and the big ones are really hard to get with the plates underneath. So I'm looking around for those. Yeah, I'm jealous too, Shannon. I'm jealous of a big master bathtub. Wow. That's why I buy fancy soaps from Crystal. Yeah, fancy soaps that are, Crystal hand makes those soaps, doesn't she? See, there's beauty and power in that too. All of the love that you put into it, the creativity that she's showing. I think I'm right on that one. Absolutely, that's a beautiful thing to do. And you support in small business, big bro. Fantastic. Right, okay, I'm gonna let everybody go because I'm gonna crack on with the day. I appreciate and love you all so much. Thank you for people coming in on Facebook. I hope the person that asked for a reading at the start on Facebook manages to see the post, because I really want you to get that reading. And much love to all of you. Let today be filled with blessings, greatness, positivity, and protection with uplifting vibes that help you dance either in the rain or the sun. You're welcome, John. Let me know if there's anything else I need to help with regarding those cards. Oh, wow. I don't know if she would, is she in America? Because Jules is ordering them from Crystal too. I don't know if she's in America. She might not be able to post here, because I would try that, absolutely. Yeah, I'm growing rosemary too. I'm growing also, Shannon, actually lavender, rosemary, lemongrass, lemongrass being fantastic too. Um, a whole, so they'll be coming soon, those bundles that are made all from me. And so they'll be coming real soon. Oatmeal soap, yeah. Abby makes her own oatmeal masks. And they're lovely. Oh, thank you, Shannon. That means the world to me. It really does. Okay, share this out. Share this out. I'm going to try and figure out a way, Shannon, to get a bundle of them over to the US, and then just sending them over, you know, a couple of times a year, so that, and then paying whoever to post them out. I'm thinking that that's a way around the a terrible postage system that our so-called allies, that governments as allies, I mean, have, you know, between each other. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to find a way to, I'm going to speak to Susie and speak to Big Bro about that and see what I can come up with. So, so yeah, I'll be able to send them all over the place. Mwah! Love you all. See you all real soon. Red Honey, I've just missed you, but I love you too. And Tatkins Jr., just missed you too. I hear that. I love you all. Appreciate you all. Please share out the video. Oh, and damn, can I put this link back in here just before I go? This is my daughter's brand new YouTube channel where she's doing ASMR. It's the relaxation technique. Now, even if you don't love ASMR, I would just really appreciate your support of my daughter, Abby. She's going to come up with loads of content on there, just even to help her get the algorithms, you know, boosting the algorithms to get those subscription numbers up. Hopefully she can grow faster than mine. Lavender and lemongrass soap, Raven, you know, that's beautiful. I can smell it now. And so I would really appreciate it if you would share her content out too. And oh, thank you, Big Bro. Yeah, you've got her on Instagram too. I'll find out her Instagram for the next one, and she is a beautiful girl. Oh, thank you, Jules. Thank you. She's always putting out good energy. You know, she's psychic. She's very intuitive. She reads tarot too, just not on a grander scale. But this kind of thing that she does, she talks to animals. I mean, her horses have been trained from being babies, and what a good job. They've never known any breaking in. They've just been worked with, and she does it so beautifully. Yeah. Oh, you like it, Shannon? Thank you. Yeah, that's it's she's just a lovely girl. Thank you. And I'd love it if all of you guys and girls support her, because I couldn't ask for a better bunch, quite frankly. Oh, much love to you, Awara. It is, let me find out for sure, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. It is ASMR nostalgia. So it's all capitals, ASMR nostalgia. That is it. Oh, Spirit Woman. Where's Jeannie? Yeah, he does teach the right magic. I'm always doing the right magic, Aurora. That's it there. That's it there, Shelley. ASMR nostalgia. So right now she's going to the charity shops and picking up you know, nostalgic old toys and things like that you know she can use in an ASMR channel. She's doing things like that, which she loves. The charity shops, that's Abby's dream. Charity shops and libraries, you don't get her out. If you want to be quick, don't take her to either of those. So yeah, Oh, thank you, Shelley. Thank you so much. So now I'll go. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you for supporting my daughter. That means the world to me. You know what I'm like with my children. Yeah, it's whispering. That's what I think. That's basically what ASMR is. You sort of whisper the words, so it's relaxation, and it helps you get into that meditative space. Now there's certain ASMRs, Big Bro, that I can listen to, like the tapping and things like that, and the, you know, the shuffling of the cards. Whispering, I actually get a bit violent with people who whisper in my ear, and I don't mean to. It's like a reflex. It's like whisper in my ear, punch, you know. It's like I can't do it. And so nobody needs to whisper sweet nothings in my ear. I don't know what it is, but Abigail loves it. The boys love it. And so they're watching their sister's channel each night to go to sleep to, which is great because I can trust the content. And that's also good, you know, that you can go to sleep with Abigail's channel and get into that meditative space, and no negative content is going to suddenly come on the video. You can trust their energies. Oh, you're welcome, Awara. Thank you for you being you. Yeah, I could see that, Shelley, with you. You probably get on like a house on fire. She's, you know, no rush. You just go away, Mum. Go to every other shop that you can, and I'll still be here mooching in the charity shop. So yeah, shouting is definitely, Awara, not something that gets us anywhere. And actually, when you whisper or talk low to a child, it actually makes them stop their tantrum, because then they want to listen to what you say. They can't quite hear you if they're still having a tantrum. So I get what you're saying. That's absolutely right. So anyway, love you all. Now I'm going, I promise. Mwah.